Hi, I'm Sarva Salim at the Summer Symposium of Women in Ophthalmology. I'm speaking with Dr. Linda Christmann, who is a pediatric ophthalmologist and the current president of Women in Ophthalmology. Dr. Christmann, thank you so much for being here. I want to ask you, how did you get first started with Women in Ophthalmology?
Oh my, that's a long story. I was at the AAO meeting and was invited to participate in the dinner they had at the AAO all those years ago, and even as just a participant. And I came there and found out there was this great organization that was about women in ophthalmology, and not just ophthalmologists. There were actually a large group of people there, and they had a speaker, and I thought, this is so terrific, because we were such a small slice of ophthalmologists at that time. So many of those women are still coming to the meeting today, and we're so happy to see each other, and we've been through so much together.
Great. The organization is growing under your stellar leadership, but there are a lot of people who may not know about WIO and the benefits it offers. What would you like to tell our viewers? Why should they become members of this organization?
Well, the main reason is it's the best kept secret in ophthalmology. So the ophthalmology and women in ophthalmology has gone through so much transformation. Many years ago in the 80s when I joined, we were about such simple things as having women be able to attend the annual meeting and have childcare, or not having to be afraid if you had to tell your program chairman that you were pregnant. Oh, imagine that. And today, we're really fortunate to not have to look back at that anymore, but we can look forward to what women are really accomplishing and all the young women who are joining. So it's become very focused on the future, and I think that that's the exciting part of it for me.
Dr. Christmann, you have undergone a wealth of experiences in your career, from U.S. Army Force to academia to private practice. During those different stages in your career, would you like to share with us what were some of the challenges? Were they different in those different arenas, and how did you overcome them?
Well, if we're going to talk about that, we should go all the way back to being in medical school. There were days when I trained that you didn't have a separate call room. If you were on call, you were sharing a gang call room with a lot of men, and you had to make decisions about how that was going to go. I was sometimes in lectures where there were inappropriate comments made from the podium. Over the years, and in having different aspects of my career, one of the places I thought I would encounter the most challenges was as an active duty Air Force ophthalmologist. And it was so different than I had expected. Then moving forward into being a leader in ophthalmology and having the privilege to work with the academy, I felt so enveloped in how important it was to be a woman in our profession. And since then, we've had so many opportunities to have different leadership roles and to really have the opportunity to nurture other women.
Wonderful. During your tenure as president of Women in Ophthalmology, what new programs are you planning to implement to move this organization forward?
You know, the really great news is I don't have to come up with everything myself, because we've got such capable people like you and the members of the board that I can just help out and help everybody get it down to a manageable slice of what we can do this year. So I think what we're really focused on right now is making it very easy to access our members and our board, and to make the social media presence for our organization really seamless so that we continue to involve more and more people and to carry the message forward that we're here for you. We want you to be treasured as a professional and to really have the permission to be a balanced individual rather than trying to be perfection.
Great. Now, one of the initiatives that you have started is the Path to the Podium.
Yes.
And Dr. Laura King gave us some preliminary data at the mid-year forum. Would you like to share with our viewers how did this come about and what are your plans to execute this?
This was such a terrific idea. We were, a number of the board members were sitting at the Academy in 2013 in the opening session. And we sat there as one man after another, most elderly, but definitely white men came forward to be speakers, and we were all walking out together going, there weren't any women there. What's wrong? There have been women who are very accomplished, and we said, we've got to do something about this, and we're going to help our members get on the podium of every major meeting. And actually partnered with OWL, Ophthalmic Women Leaders, who are part of our industry counterpart, and put together a group of people who were very enthusiastic about this. And we've done work on mentoring and helping people achieve more. But it's only been with so many members of the organization coming forward and encouraging them and speaking well to them, to letting them try out presentations in front of us, that we're moving forward on that. But I think we're going to see more and more achievement there.
Great. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for your outstanding leadership for this organization.
Thank you, Sarwat. We couldn't do it without you.